Well, so our guest here in the studio, Uma, you've already gotten accredited from what we can see. It's exciting. I mean, how fast did they happen in the polling units that you were at?
Anyway, it didn't take much time. It was fast and because there were so many people, even before 8 we queued. And by the time over 50 people got accredited before me, but before it was fast.
Yeah. At what time was that?
I went there around 8, and even with all the number of people, and I went home by 8:30.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So, as in, it was going that quickly?
It was going that quickly.
They were all using the card reader?
I have not even voted before, but I have to root for my polling units and queued and all that.
You were able to find it?
And I found it so quickly. Everybody was willing to help.
So are you more optimistic about today's process?
Yeah, what I saw and what I saw people, and also people on like the March 29 that went there was, today people were just chatting, joking.
Let's compare what you saw in your unit with what we're about to show to you now from Kaduna, but that'll be pretty much later, because when you're talking about people gisting, people going about their normal business, it was fun, wasn't it?
It was fun. I actually was just thinking it should be that way always. I saw people, PDP agents, APC agents, chatting, cracking jokes. They are happy, queuing, trying to, everybody there, you see people were happy. I had, because there is peace, and I saw expectations, and I have to sit down there and try to analyze what was going on.
Just a moment though, before we go into the analysis, give us an idea of the area. Where is this?
It's Government Technical School Agidingbi.
Agidingbi,
very close to Alausa.
Agidingbi people are being represented here. They have one of their own in-house, relating her own experiences firsthand. Well, Captain, you also seen what's been happening as well in terms of the reports that we've been getting. We're getting reports of people, of the INEC officials getting to the polling unit on time. Accreditation is taking less time. We seem to be recording a lot more success with the card readers. Is this an indicator of what we should expect throughout the day? Yes, in almost every area.
We are starting off on a good footing, and I can also see that the glitches in the presidential elections have been addressed. And I can also see that the ambience, the mood of the nation has only improved. As in turnout, people have certainly been encouraged by what happened in the presidential elections to come out even more. And we are beginning to see an atmosphere where elections in this country should be actually one big family party, regardless of where the pendulum swings. And going forward, we won't only be discussing and smiling, we'll even be drumming and dancing while voting. Yes, it can be done. Elections should be a big party.
Well, people are looking for a situation where we'll be able to go to work and, you'd have voted before you came to work.
Exactly.
But it would seem that we're looking for more public holidays, it would seem, weekend affairs where we can actually have one big communal party in the name of elections.
Not really. If you observe, it's a process. And we will get there step by step. At a point when we become acculturated to voting normally, as we are doing now, we will begin to even vote from our sitting rooms. It doesn't change anything.
Was it my personal feeling, or did you also get that feeling as a security consultant that anxiety had also come down? I noticed this morning when I was coming to work that the precautions that seemed like people had taken 2 weeks ago were relaxed.
Yes, I happened to be at a very popular retail outlet yesterday evening, and the number of people I saw there was not as heavy as the number of people I observed there pre the presidential elections, because I normally go there to gauge 1 or 2 indicators security-wise. And I can tell you that the anxiety levels have disappeared, chiefly because you could see pre these elections, our chieftains across board, security, INEC, and other sister or allied agencies, came out to say this is where we are, this is what we've done, feel free to come out. Unlike before, there used to be a communication vacuum. Where you have a communication vacuum, it impacts security negatively when confidence levels fall. If there is a communication vacuum, then anything that goes in there, whether speculation or informed, becomes the information.
So do you think the figure of expected voters would likely get up to 3 million? I mean, in the last election, there were about 1 million or thereabout. Do you think they're likely to get up to 3 million in Lagos?
We'll come close to that, because I'll tell you something. In the last elections, those that came out were not the entire sum total of those that had PVCs. Those that had PVCs were divided into two, by my opinion. Those that came out and those that wanted to play safe and just stay indoors and say, look, though I have my PVC, based on the kind of things we had pre-elections, it's like these people are going out to do war. But the presidential elections has kind of decountenanced that. That has panned out. So you're going to see people grab their PVCs and come and be part of it.
Okay, just hold on here. Let's see if we can compare those visuals as we talked about earlier, Lagos and what's happening in Nasarawa and Kaduna. For instance, in Nasarawa, Lafia in particular, North Central Nigeria, residents take turns to get accredited via the card reader in the polling units visited by our correspondents. A considerable number of security agents are also noticed as strategic areas within the state. That's Nasarawa State, and in Lafia, the state capital in particular. That's the footage you're seeing there. Okay, sorry, this is from Shomolu in Lagos. I thought we were going to be seeing the visuals from Nasarawa. I guess those ones will come up in a bit. Then we also understand that in Kaduna as well, it also went smoothly, but we'll bring you those visuals. Those are that's footage from Kaduna. You see the voters going about there calmly with the security personnel and the ad hoc staff. But we'll just take a quick break at this point in time to come back and continue with the footage from Zamfara and Kaduna after this break.
Okay.